My journey in retail goes back to more than about 2 decades ago when I started as a visual merchandiser at the store, right? That at that time retail was really evolving and at a very fast pace. The reason I kind of chose retail as a field and decided to stay in it as well, a lot of energy and there was a lot of requirements in terms of being agile, being, very focused, being able to kind of change with the times. And that kept me interested and on my toes throughout. I think in terms of the formula to have kind of been around through that time as well as continue through the last 2 decades has been same as my male colleagues as well, being disciplined, being on time, being making sure that that I'm updated with latest things that are going on in our field. Yes, I think what we really bring to the table, is the ability to understand situations very differently, and then come up with solutions that are a lot more flexible and workable, etc. So I think the rules of actually succeeding at the workplace remains the same, but being a woman gives you that little bit extra edge in terms of how you can kind of perceive situations and come up with various solutions. I think that's one strength we as women possess. A few takeaways here was that I think initial years, no, whilst work was happening and maybe family was also all together, I just ignored myself in a big way in terms of taking care of my own health and taking care of my own fitness levels. I was just so focused on getting work and home done and juggling between the two. That's when I decided to take time off and focus on that. So when I say take time off, it doesn't mean that away from work, but also scheduling very consciously and mindfully time for myself in my entire day. So that's something I focused the last 1.5 years to help me in a big way. I think one of the pillars of strength for me has been my mom, because whilst I'm away for work, when it's retail, we are constantly on the job, right? Be it weekends, be it, festivals, we are expected to be around. So my mom's been a strength for me, and she's said, you go work, focus there. I'm here to take care of whatever's there. So one was that. But like I mentioned to you, over the last couple of years, I have consciously and mindfully taken time out to take care of my own well-being. So yes, managing the two is not only, I'm not saying important, it's critical, it's non-negotiable. See, I firmly believe that, as professionals, we have to keep ourselves updated on our knowledge, our skills, and of course, our attitude, right? Because as the world evolves, we've got to keep evolving and learning. I mentioned earlier, just because we are women, it doesn't mean that it'll be easier or tougher, but it's like our male counterparts, we've got to do everything to be ahead of our game, because that's what's going to, in this cutthroat competition environment, that's what's going to take us forward. And ensuring that we take time out to network, we take time to learn more things, we take time to kind of go and be on the shop floor and experiment with all of that. When we come to a certain level, especially in our journeys as a professional, there are times where you've got to then step into a leadership role, which will expect you to go and meet top management, convince them, show your perspective, and get them on board. So these are skills that are non-negotiable in today's world. There is a voice behind every woman who's in the team, right? And it's important that that voice is heard, because sometimes the ideas, the perspectives that come from there can be so unique and so innovative that it can change the course the business for the better. So I think a sounding board is very important, ensuring that women are given the opportunity to take on certain positions that can help them prove their mettle. They are given a chance to kind of take up businesses, learn numbers, go into the space and try out new things, and come back and then share that learning with the organization, right? And at the same time, like, it's important that they're given the flexibility as well, because there is managing home, managing self, managing work. And when all of that comes together in harmony is when a person can perform best. See, retail is about experience, right? Why will a person come back? Because you're giving an experience that is unforgettable. And at the same time, retail is about agility, retail is about innovation and evolution. So, for all young women coming out there, firstly, be ready to get out there, stand tirelessly for hours at the shop front, understand customers, elevate experiences. That's when you know that you have made your mark and you're ready to progress. Be very upbeat with data, right? Because that's what helps you understand how the environment is working. And be absolutely fierce and fearless. Go out there, make a vision for yourself and go conquer it. I think, Jaya, women bring a very softer side to the business, be it retail or business, and which kind of brings in a perspective which is very important for any business to survive. So I think it's about coming there, giving your best, bringing that perspective to the table, and with the objective of making business thrive. So I think women are rock stars, and I'm sure wherever they are going to give their best and do well.